welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go through some of my favorite Louis Vuitton stuff that I have in my collection. I know Louis Vuitton items have been real hot this week, last week, just because of the price increases, which in my opinion is outrageous because I think some of the items went up to as much as 20-25%, which is a lot. Example is a good example of that is the multi-pochette. I actually really wanted to get that, and actually the day before the prices were gonna go up, I tried online and I actually got it into my cart, but I wasn't fast enough, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. So it did not go through, and I was really sad. At that time it was $1,850. I think now it's about $2,050, somewhere around there, which in my opinion is a lot because to me they are just pouches on, a guitar strap, which I love the functionality and the idea behind it, but I more wanted to get it just to experience like what that would be. I'm more curious on using that bag, but it's okay. I will maybe have it someday in my collection, but not right now. But let me just jump into some of the stuff I do have that I really love. Let's get started. So first one, which you guys probably all have yourself, is this really popular, I would say, classic bag. This is the Speedy bandolier in the bean pattern, and I love this one because the size to me is perfect. I got this in Europe a while, I would say probably in 2016, 2015, somewhere around there, and I used it for probably a year straight, and I just like it because it's so durable. Like the handle is coated, you don't have to worry about the patina. I love the gold hardware against the brown neutral color. It just looks really nice, and the red inside is so cute with this little pocket inside. I just think it's a great size, and it's a really carefree bag. And I won't have to show you what fits inside because, as you guys probably know already, it fits a ton. And I'm so glad I didn't get the 30 because the 30 would just be too big for me. And I like wearing this both ways, both as a top handle, and I love also wearing it with. I also love wearing it with this particular strap, which you can see gold hardware. You can adjust it to any size. But yeah, there's so many, or not so many, I guess there's only two ways to wear it, but love this. And you can always use this for other bags too if it matches. So this will, I would say, be my number one. Another bag I love, and I know this one isn't probably the most popular one out there because I haven't actually seen too many videos on this, but it is the Pallas. And I bought this when the Pallas, I think, first debuted. And this one, it's my first bag I found on actually a video that I think Holly reviewed, and I love this bag for the fact that it has these really great magnetic pockets on the side, inside lined with micro suede, and it also has it on this side too. So both sides, I would just stick my phone and keys. The inside I love too because you have this one big pocket, you have the two side pockets, and it's just really soft and really nice, and it has two zipper pulls that you can use, and I mostly again wear this as a top handle, but when I'm running errands I just need to be more hands-free. I don't know if I love it that way. I feel like the drop is just not that flattering. I love the strap details because again, you can use this on any other bags, any of your other LV bags. I really love this. The only thing is, this comes in a variety of colors. I don't know if it still does, but I, love neutral bags. I like the beige, contrasting with the monogram. But you can see, this bag is not new, right? So I had it for a while, but you can see that it is starting to patina. For that reason, I don't necessarily gravitate towards this bag all the time. And because 2020, we use hand sanitizers and just, we just didn't need to worry about this kind of stuff, I actually didn't grab this bag at all. A solution for that though would and I just threw this on, put it on both sides. That way it kind of gives the bag a little bit more personality, and you can not have to worry about that too. It does replace these. So if you need to replace these, that you can. So I didn't feel as bad when I first purchased the bag, knowing that one day I probably will replace them. But I don't know how much that costs right now, so I might not. I might just leave it. But either way, I still really like this bag. I still really like the bag, although I don't grab it as much now. I would say another bag I really loved, and I have two of them. One of them I sold. It's this bag up here. The other one I have, but it's like way back in a shelf in my closet that I just can't reach, or I'd have to bring down everything, so I didn't, is the Speedy. And I got the Speedy a long time ago, and I think I got that bag in Asia. So I got it for a really good price. And I got it, I think, when it first released around 2007, 2008 timeframe. And I use that bag every day. I use it to work. I use it on the weekends. I loved it so much because, again, at that time I lived in the city. Sometimes I would stay out all day, whether it's, meeting people after work or whatnot. And I wanted to carry jackets in there. I put my computer in there, everything, and it fits. And it's so durable, and I can toss it around and there's really no wear. But one of my regrets is I did sell that one, and I sold it for a really good price, because if I knew that bag is going to be, $1,900 right now, I probably should have kept it, and it was in great condition. The one I currently have in my closet right now is I do have the Speedy and the Azure print, and I love that one too, but I don't use that one as much because, as you guys know, the white is a more delicate color because it does turn a little yellow after use, and then also like the patina around it does, it does patina, right? So you will get that like vintage look, which is fine. I just don't use it as much. So don't do that. Use your bags. Don't be like me and put them in your closet and leave it there. It's not worth it. But I mean, unfortunately, like I just haven't grabbed it, but I should start using it. Last bag that I personally love is a vintage piece. And I've shared this, I think, in one of the other videos, and I'll link that below. It was my first Louis Vuitton purchase I made. And I think it was, I don't even know what year, but it was a long time ago. And this kind of replaced the Speedy for me because I actually like the size more. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is not as big as a Speedy, but it's still big enough to fit like a sweater in here. It's still big enough to fit a computer. I used this for work before, and all I did was just undo the clasps. So if you undo the size right here, you can actually fit a laptop, which is really nice. And it has like the gold hardware. It has like a zipper thing inside here. So yeah, it's a really, I think, usable bag. And I threw this bag around too. So there is some wear, but I mean, for a really old bag, it's still in really good condition, which says a lot. So like, you guys know how I feel about vintage bags in general, like whether it's Chanel, whether it's Louis Vuitton items. I just think they're made so well. You see bags that are 20 plus years old, but the like stitching is perfect. The corner wear is good. I mean, the leather is amazing. Whereas like right now in like some of the boutiques, even the newer bags, you'll see like the canvas having issues or cracking on the side, which kind of makes me wonder, like what kind of materials are they using now? Knowing that it's so expensive, but still like some of the quality just isn't there. I'm not saying like all bags, but that's just my personal opinion on what I've seen so far. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. And then really quickly, just hopping into SLGs, I pulled some of my favorite ones that I use all the time. And this one's gonna come to no surprise because I'm sure everyone has this one out here, but it's the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. Love, love, love this one. And I bought this on a whim. And then when I bought it, I'm like, I don't know why I'm buying it, because no one needs a key holder. That's my initial thought. Boy, was I wrong, because I use this as my wallet. I use this for my keys, and sometimes I don't even need a purse or I don't need a bag. I just grab this and I can put this in my work bag, in my back pocket. And it has everything you need. And I can stuff this with 7 cards inside, which I don't recommend doing because it does, stretch it out a little bit, but I didn't mind. Still in really good condition. There is some hardware chipping, but you can always replace these. So my plan is just to use this one particularly until I need to replace it, and I'll probably get that replaced. Same here. This is my Victorine wallet. You can also see that the button here, the leather is coming off a little bit. So I think what I'm gonna do is once I use this a little bit more, I'm gonna replace this one, but I think I'm gonna do gold hardware. They let me. And I know it doesn't match with the pink interior, the pink ballerine interior, but I do think that it'll still look really good. And I know that that one will last a little bit longer. But I love this wallet because look how many slots for cards. You can always double up. Plus you have these like other slots here. You have a a bill area, and you have coins. So it's like everything you need in a wallet, and still fairly small, I would say. However, I haven't used this in 2020 as well, just because I've been gravitating towards card wallets because I've been carrying smaller bags, and I don't need cash, I don't need coins, I just need like a couple cards. So I don't use this as much, but I still really like this one. My favorite, I think, SLG from Louis Vuitton that I personally have right now is the limited edition. And this came out, I want to say, I could be wrong, 2016 Christmas holiday time. This is the Evasion. And I love it because I just love the color combos, like the pink with that like magenta pink with the turquoise. And then when I opened it, this like really pretty like pop of pink. And I just think for an SLG, it's really fun, especially when you open your purse. This is something you'll see. It's really, really nice. But I did notice that the screen on here is coming off, and part of that is my fault because I carried, bigger bags. I just tossed it in there with the rest of my stuff. It did scratch. And anytime something like that happens, I'm kind of turned off. I just don't want to use it because I don't want it to get worse. And a screen print is not something that Louis Vuitton can fix, unfortunately. So to preserve this, it's just been sitting in the box. But I think I'm gonna start using this again, and I'll just put this like in a pocket or something in the back so it protects it a little bit. But yeah, I do really like this wallet. And that is it. That is all of my favorite LV items. I just wanted to hop on and kind of share that with you. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you think about the price increase. Let me know if you guys notice a difference between the vintage Louis Vuitton bags versus like the current stuff that they have in their stores. What are some of your favorite pieces? I would love to know. So thank you again. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.